latest on Damion?
Damion will be questionable. He practiced today. He'll be questionable, so we'll see how he's doing.
Health-wise, seems like Otto came through fine.
Yep. Everybody's pretty good. Loon's a little banged up, but went through practice and should be fine. So all good.
You have Klay. You left James and Klay obviously back in the Bay. How are you kind of forming the idea of what they're going to do while you're gone?
How are we going to wait?
Do you have a plan for what they're going to do?
For what James is doing? Well, yeah. So we've got we left a couple coaches behind. We've got some players coming in to the gym who are going to be playing with Klay and James. And the plan is to put them through some scrimmages and hopefully it goes smoothly and we can ramp it up each day while we're gone. And so I'll get an update from Rick. Rick stayed home and we'll monitor their progress every day. And so ramping it up and seeing how it goes.
5-on-5.
Hopefully, yeah. They've been, there's been a lot of 3-on-3 to this point, and hopefully by the time we get back, there'll be some 5-on-5. But we'll see.
Steve, just to follow up on that, so with Klay and James, the hope after the trip that they're fully cleared for contact?
I don't know. I'm not. That's up to Rick, and so I haven't gone over semantics with him. So the plan is they're there. We're going to have bodies to compete with them. They're going to compete. We got coaches there. We got Rick and some training staff there, and they're going to be there all week working. So that's all I know.
Will you get daily reports on that, or with travel and everything you got to do on the road?
Yeah, I'll talk to Rick every day to see how they're doing.
A little bit bigger picture with the training staff. Steph mentioned how important the consistency over the last couple of years, actually having Rick in the building, with the same face. How important has that been for you guys?
I think continuity is important at every level, whether it's coaching, roster, training staff. It all matters. And when a group of people are together, they communicate for a while, and then the relationships grow, and communication builds, and things are just going to function better. Rick is amazing, just incredible at his job, and he has so much trust from the players and coaches, and it's fun to work with. And so I think he's really, this is I think his fourth year, if I'm not mistaken. So he's really, I think everything is functioning in that department better than it ever has before.
Besides just time, how have you seen him go about building that trust with the players?
Yeah, that's the whole thing. It's just constant communication and growing relationships, and over time you just learn to trust people, and I think someone like Rick, who is he's so good at communicating, but also just very humble and smart and receptive, thoughtful. Those are all qualities that lead to trust.
A lot of the guys talked before the homestand about the message kind of being dominated on the court, set that tone. Do you do something like that before a 4-game road trip? Like, is there a theme to that, or do you deal with it more on a night-to-night basis?
Yeah, not really. It's. I mean, historically the formula for a great NBA season is to dominate your home floor and win half your road games. You do that, you're going to be 55 wins or so. I haven't said anything to the team about how many road wins we want or anything like that. We're 3-0 right now on the road, which is a great start. I think this week is more just about being on the road together and bonding and knowing we've got some big challenges starting tomorrow against the Hornets, who are high-flying, exciting team and a tough building to play. So A lot of challenges ahead, but I think everybody's excited about it.
I was going to ask you about that. You guys were home for so long. You definitely took care of business there. Is there something about getting on the road with the guys and having together?
Yeah, for sure. We got a team dinner tonight. Steph is obviously home, so he'll have family at the game tomorrow, and we're going to Detroit, and Draymond will have some family there, and everybody loves New York. And, all this stuff is it's fun, and it's great for us that we can have team meals again. The last couple of years have been really tough, so this just feels like a. And I know COVID's not gone, but it just feels like a normal season. And normal is wonderful. We get to be together and travel and have a lot of fun and see family and see friends. So it's all good stuff.
What's it like to see him grow as an owner, I guess, in this franchise here in Charlotte? What's it like to see him just grow as an owner overall? Michael Jordan.
What about him?
Yeah. What's it like to see him grow as an owner here in Charlotte, kind of just from where he was years ago to kind of now build his team up here?
Yeah, I mean, I don't, keep a bird's eye view on Michael's tenure more than anything. We share a lot of great memories, and it seems like we run into each other once a year or so, and it's always great to see him, and happy for him that he's got a really good young team. Happy that this building is really excited watching their team play. I watched the game from last night, and it was awesome. It was electric in here. So just more than anything, I'm just happy for Michael and happy for the team.
Steve, regarding your experience in Tokyo and Shanghai before that, has your experience with USA Basketball informed you or got you working anything differently as an NBA coach now?
I definitely learned a ton from my FIBA experience. And I've taken some of those things, brought them to our staff and our team in Golden State. Some of it is, specific actions that we might run, out of bounds plays. More of it is just what I learned from Pop and the other coaches, just watching those guys work behind the scenes, picking up little things here and there and putting them into my own repertoire. So I loved my experience with USA Basketball.
And also the dynamics of, you have a lot of stars on the Warriors over the years too. Was it different with the Olympic team than it has been with the Warriors?
It's different. It's different because it's a tournament and it's gone so quickly. So it's such a short-term arrangement, and every player understands that. And if they don't, then we need to teach that understanding to them right away. You have a couple of weeks to prepare, and then a couple of weeks of the tournament, and then you're gone. And what I loved about Tokyo was how quickly the players all adapted to their roles. I mean, Zach LaVine, who we saw last night, just an all-world talent, and 28 a game last year for the Bulls, and he just immediately accepted his role as a energy guy off the bench, and he was fantastic.
That's what made Carmelo so good as an Olympian, where it hasn't paid off with NBA hardware the same way. With that, but through your experience as someone who played in the World Cup, then coached at it and stuff, at least you got to be there for the gold medal this time.
That's amazing. Yeah.
You weren't in the hospital.
Yeah, I wasn't in the hospital. That's right. That's a good memory. You're the only person here who knows what
I'm old.
You and I both.
Well, we talked about that when we were in Shanghai.
That's right.
And stuff like that. You still got the gold, you just weren't there.
I still got it. It's right in my bedside table. I opened up my bedside table the other day. I'm like, oh my God, there's my 1986 gold medal.
How do you feel about Grant taking over the GM role?
Grant's fantastic. Thrilled for him. He's going to be great. He's got the humility and the intelligence and the curiosity to take what he's inheriting and embrace the the foundation that's been built by Jerry, and then the ideas and the inquisitive nature to think about how he can improve upon it.
Was there anything about the path in Tokyo, with the hard start and then the big finish, that anything that particularly that you hold close as a memory?
I think more than anything, it's kind of matter of fact how that process went. The slow start was actually expected, given that we didn't have much practice time together, given that we were missing 3 key guys from the team.
Barely landed before the first game.
Yeah, so it was just another good lesson that you don't worry about what people are saying, and you lose a game after you've only had a few practices. It's okay. Like, we're going to get better, and we did. We got a lot better.
Not where you start, it's where you finish.
That's right. Good to see you.
What about Liverpool in 4th place? Can you handle
Yeah, they were rolling along, and then the last couple of weeks they got tripped up.
Listen, I'm a Spurs fan, so I've been suffering for 40 years.
Well, you got that Champions League final a couple of years ago.
Yeah, and finished second.
I know.
And then